Hello and welcome to Unison, the Church of Tomorrow. One love, one planet, and one people. Our topic for today's presentation is spirituality. Who goes to hell? Spirituality. Who goes to hell? Hell is believed to be a place in the afterlife where souls are punished for their sins on earth. According to the different religions, the following people are destined for hell if they do not repent: adulterers, sinners, those who disobey God's laws, enemies of religion, hypocrites, infidels, murderers, liars, nonbelievers, selfish rich people, cruel people, the wicked, and so on. Now, the condition of hell, according to the religions, is not just an eternal burning fire, but worms in your eyes, nostrils, and mouth, being sprayed with sulfuric acid, burning in a big bowl of heated butter, burning in a very hot drum of palm oil, being fried in a frying pan, being trampled by elephants, or in a state of death, but still alive. If you can imagine these scenarios, you know that hell is no joke. Now I ask, are you afraid of hell? Do you think you might end up in hell? Are you hell conscious? Meaning that, do you think about hell most of the time? The truth is that fear could paralyze and kill you, and your thoughts of going to hell could even curtail your life. However, you could learn a lesson from Joseph Campbell on his thoughts about heaven and hell. Heaven and hell are within us, and all the gods are within us. This is the great realization of the Upanishads of India in the 9th century B.C. All the gods, all the heavens, and all the world are within us. They are magnified dreams, and dreams are manifestations in image form of the energies of the body in conflict with each other. This may sound refreshing to some people, but to the believer, the conditions and states of hell are real. So what are your options? The easiest way is to choose a religion and comply with their teachings, which I do not recommend. But the enlightened way is to undertake a spiritual journey. Before you do, however, it is important to have an idea of who you really are. Are you this person who is easily frightened and controlled by other people's experiences? Or are you the light of the world? As the light of the world, you could learn a lesson or two from the rhyme of the ancient mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. In his poem, a man who was in hell realized a moment of love and shared it with the world around him. The albatross joined the mariners when they were having a rough time at sea. They welcomed the bird as a bird of good omen. There was mist and there was ice everywhere, and they seemed stuck. But the moment the bird came, things changed for the better. The ice melted, and with that was a south wind that helped them to sail again. The albatross stayed with the crew for many days and many nights. But in a moment of thoughtlessness and a surge of animalistic wickedness, the mariner shot the albatross with his crossbow. First, the crew blamed the mariner for killing the albatross that brought them good omen or good fortune. But when nothing happened, they thought it was right to kill the bird. But they spoke too soon. All of a sudden, the south wind stopped, and it became unbearably hot, and they were very, very thirsty. But there was no water to drink. Meanwhile, they started seeing things that were tormenting them, and out of desperation, the crew decided to hang the albatross on the mariner's neck. But their troubles had just started. They continued to be tormented by the sights they saw, and finally, the rest of the crew dropped dead one by one. With only him left, the mariner felt really alone as he cried out, "Alone, alone and all alone. Alone on a wide, wide sea, and never a saint took pity on my soul in agony." Meanwhile, the mariner could not even pray when he tried to do so, and he resigned himself to die. But death was not even close. Then it happened. He saw some water snakes swimming beside the ship, and in an instant of realization, he admired the snakes and thought they were very beautiful. And at that moment, his heart opened, and he blessed the water snakes freely. Then he was able to pray, and the albatross fell from his neck and sank into the sea like lead. What crime have you committed? Which civil rights have you violated? What immoral desires do you still have? It is time to face yourself and make peace. It is time to realize that you are the light. You are not destined for hell. And as Swami Vivekananda said, you can get out of hell because you are the light of the world. Think about it and subscribe for more. If you like this presentation, please post a video message to encourage Africans who are writing their sacred texts to replace the Bible and the Quran in Africa. The transformation of consciousness in Africa is taking Africans to new heights for self-determination. This is good news for our world. Instead of a few sacred texts, we can now have as many sacred texts as possible, more especially when other countries in Europe, Asia, North America, South America, and Oceania do the same. The monopoly on sacred texts has been lifted. It is now your turn to write and share your sacred experiences with the world. For more information on writing your sacred texts, you may check out Testaments of God. Write your sacred texts on Amazon and unism.org. Thank you for your support. Unism, the Church of Tomorrow. One love, one planet, and one people. Unism is a spiritual organization dedicated to the celebration of all lives, including plants, fishes, birds, and animals. Our vision is to lead our world from division, separation, and survival of the fittest to unity, cooperation, and interdependence to enable all people to live well here and now. Our mission is to celebrate all lives irrespective of nationality, race, culture, religion, color, or bad circumstances. We are all loved without conditions, and we are all blessed without requirements. Our goal is to provide all people with the teachings and practices they need in order to live fulfilled lives. May you make each moment you live a moment of love, peace, and happiness for yourself and for everyone you meet. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.